If you happen to see this on Monday, happy new moon in Cancer. I'm Safriana Luna, the Queer Spirit Guide. As I often do on my weekday mornings, I'm sitting outside, just trying to land. It's funny looking back, I actually took today as a mental health day in advance. As I was looking at the transition in my schedule and kind of figuring out my big life changes, I took today off in advance. Thank goodness, because I just woke up this morning feeling the fullness of the energies that are here. And with this new moon, there is such a vulnerability I'm feeling, such a openness to look at our past, to see the ways that we have been impacted by our life over the last several years. It's all coming out with this new moon. Several months ago, and I know I've talked about this in some other lives, I had done an intuitive reading for myself, and I had gotten the clearest message that I was having a 3-moon cycle that was really having me process through stuff, and that was ending on July 3rd. Well, since July 3rd, I've been sitting outside here looking at my journal. You can see I have been very disconnected this month. This is my gratitude log, and well, spoiler alert, 3 of the gratitudes on here I just wrote this morning thinking back to specific days. But it's been a really difficult month for me just in terms of presence. And, I want to speak to that because I am a person who helps other people find their alignment. I help other people find their power, their presence, their own inner light. And I've been struggling with that these past few weeks. And I think it's so important to talk about and to validate that whether you are just starting sort of your self-care and self-awareness journey, or you have been doing therapy work and working with coaches and self-development for decades, we all will have these times where we slip out of alignment, or we struggle to stay present, or we struggle to advocate for ourselves or be in our highest vibration on an ongoing basis. So I want to normalize and validate that. And especially if you've been feeling it over the past few weeks, this has been a very interesting liminal space between this last full moon and, this whole duration of our waning moon cycle. Like I said, it's just been a lot of past stuff coming up for people, a lot of vulnerable emotions, a lot of wondering how we're going to move forward with changes, all of that. So whatever you're going through, know that you are so valid, you're not alone, and the community is here to support you. So if you would like to tune in to the energy that's alive right now with me, I would love to have you join me tonight for the live call for the Lunar Immersion kickoff. And we'll just be dropping into today's new moon energy, doing my usual framework of intention setting, having some sort of meditative experience, and then taking some time to reflect. I will definitely be doing a reading for the collective tonight at that call, because like I said, there's just a lot of stuff kind of pulling together, lots of threads being braided together right now as we are coming together as a collective. And I really want to honor that energy. And that is, I have these rituals, these calls that just make themselves known to me, like make this available to anyone who needs it. And this is one of those calls. This moon is really providing something special in my eyes. So I'd love for you to join me. I'd love for you to let me know if you are also feeling this vulnerable energy right now, if you're like feeling a little bit frazzled or disconnected. Like I said, it's been a lot, and you're not alone. So I hope you will join me tonight, beloveds, or I will see you elsewhere in the community spaces. Be so kind to yourself. Walk in gentleness.